I think I'm on the wrong side of TikTok or something. All I get is these people talking about gun control or racism. And for me, I think that people who are racist are really dumb. It it seems like people. It seems like this is. I feel like I'm living in 1970, and the civil rights just got passed, and that's how everyone's acting. Like, oh, this is racism. This is like everything's racist. Like, I just don't. I don't understand how everything is racist. I just don't get it. How you see people from all different walks of life, whether their skin color don't matter. They're successful, and then you see people who aren't white aren't successful, and you see people who are white aren't successful. Like, if you look at like the percentages of this country, and you see like 13% of this country is black, right? And I think like 65% of the country is white or something like that. And what's crazy to me is if like abortion was never illegal and illegal immigration didn't happen, and we had like we didn't have 1 million people coming in a year for the last 50 years, the black population would be like 22% of the population, not 13. That's pretty interesting to me. And I don't hear anyone talking about that ever. Like I said yesterday, I don't care if white people are the minority. I wouldn't give a shit if it was right now. I don't care. I don't care about skin color. And people who are racist, I don't care. As long as you're not hurting somebody, if your beliefs are that dumb and ignorant, I don't want to be around you anyway. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care about people's skin color. I really don't. And it's just so weird how everything is about race nowadays. I thought we'd be past that, we'd be progressing, it'd be more united, and everything is breaking down to race. Because the elites want there to be like division for everybody. That's what they want. They don't want us looking at them, and that's what this is all about. And man, when I come out in real life, I don't see racism. You know, maybe people are just pretending and holding back their beliefs or whatever, but you don't see it in real life. You see people complaining all the time on the internet, and some people, like, people are racist, and it doesn't matter what race they are. It's not just white people can be racist. For whatever reason, white people are really, especially men, are being demonized right now. But I'm just like, I'm tired of hearing about it. If I watched 42, and that's a great flick. It shows history of what Jackie Robinson went through, and that was disgusting. And I don't see anything to that level, and that's how people are acting. People misinterpret something. You know, for instance, maybe somebody will think I'm a racist because I got a shaved head, I'm white, and I don't acknowledge them when I'm walking by, and they're not a white person. Like, I don't look at them, and they think I'm racist when I'm just an introvert. You know what I mean? I do that with everybody. I just think that people are looking too much into things, and I also think that people are just too sensitive. That's a big part. Is people nowadays are just too damn sensitive, and you got a big victim mindset nowadays, and I have it too. Obviously, you can see in my videos how I complain about stuff, and I'm like, there's injustices, and I'm not saying there's not people don't go through racism, like people don't suffer that. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. I'm not saying like certain races don't go through it, and that doesn't happen, but I think it happens on a micro scale. And I think that there's a lot from the older generation that has put things in the younger generation's mind, and then they start looking into things that it's just, I just think right now, if you look at history, right, white people are like the most not racist we've ever been, and we're being demonized. You know what I mean? And it's just stupid. It's just dumb. The whole thing is stupid. I don't care about somebody's skin color. I don't. I care about how they are. Like, do they respect me? Does another person, doesn't matter what skin color, they could be a white person, whatever. Do they give me respect right off the bat? Or are they going to give me disrespect? Because I believe that everyone deserves respect unless they show that they don't deserve respect. But there's this notion with people nowadays that for whatever reason people have to earn respect, and that's ass backwards. And that's why you're seeing society break down, because people should be given that general respect when you don't know them. That's how it should be. But people aren't being raised the right way. If somebody is racist, and I really haven't, in my lifetime, I really haven't seen somebody being blatantly racist towards another person. I really haven't. I'm 42. I've heard ignorant things from white people saying stupid things to me, and I've thought to myself, whatever, like, you're stupid. I don't align with your beliefs, but I'm not going to go and punch them. I'm not going to try to change their mind, because I'm not going to be able to change their mind. They're probably stuck in their ways. It's not my job to try to change people's mind either. I just think it's really dumb for us right now, and to be, with all the things happening right now, to be focused on race when our wealth, our value is being siphoned. Whereas there's people that are going to be starving to death in other countries. There's mass homelessness here in America. People's standard of living is going down faster and faster. Look at this. Somebody just parked right behind me. There's no one parked around me, right? It is funny how that herd mentality is, even in the parking spots. But there's so many things, and we got these elites trying to form a one world government, and we're fighting amongst ourselves about something that everyone has. Like, you're not supposed to discriminate against somebody's race or gender when you go to work. Like, that's illegal. And people are still obsessed about it. And dude, I would be fine if everyone if there was, if it was all mixed, right? And we were just like one damn race. We are just one race. We're the human race. It's just like, dude, like how dumb do you have to be to be focusing on that right now? Like all the civil rights stuff, that is past. And you know, one of the dumbest things I've heard, like the most racist thing I heard, and this is the leftist mentality, that in Chicago, if you're black in school, I guess now this is how they want to do it. You don't have to have the same grades as somebody of another race, and they'll pass you. So what you're saying, and this goes for colleges too, like you have to have only a 3 point. I think getting to different colleges, you have to have like a 3.6 or 3.7 if you're white or Asian, and if you're black or something, it's like you can have a less of a GPA. And like that, what that does is, like, if that was the other way around, and you have to have, black people were had to have a 3.6, and they were the majority of the country, and I'm white, and I had to have only a 3.2 or something to get into college, or my grade, I didn't have to have as high as grades as this person of a different race. I would think to myself, I'm sure there's a lot of people who would be like, wow, hey, I don't have to work as hard. Cool, man. But then I would think to myself, you're trying to say that I'm not as smart, I'm not as capable as this person of a different race? It's racism, man. And that's what the left does. Like, they pander to black folks, like, to try. I think it's to like, I think they're insecure. I think they're trying to like cover up, underline racism, and they're trying to make up for it, and they're trying to like act like they're not racist, but they really are. If you look at a lot of these leftists, they have this arrogance about them, man. I'm watching them on TikTok, right? Like I said, I'm on the wrong side of TikTok, and these people are like extremely arrogant. They think they know everything. They think that because they went to college, they're the smartest people in the world, and they can memorize statistics and all this shit. They have no idea how the real world works. They don't know how to do anything for themselves. If we go through depression, these would be the first people that die. I don't know, but I just think that we need to like move past all this, because holding down any race, putting, okay, it just seems like right now the white race, they want to put down, society wants to put the white race and make white people go through what black folks went through in segregation times. And what is that gonna do? Like, that's not progressing. That's just going backward. And if it was the other way around, where white people were predominantly slaves to black people, right, here in America, and then all of a sudden things turned around where all of a sudden white people were being propped up and black people were being put down, like, why would we go backwards? Why don't we come together and move forward? All these systems, we need to transition out of them. Capitalism, because capitalism has become crony capitalism, and communism, like bringing on communism, we already seen what it's done in history, the killing of hundreds of millions, tens of millions of people starving to death under communism. And we see what communism does right now in North Korea. Listen, every single system that we've ever had has had the top people, the elites, the royalty in charge, and people suffering below them. And here in America, you might be middle class. There's people suffering in another country to provide you. They're slaving away so you can slave away for the wealthy. It's a system. Slave, slave, slave. To provide you your clothes. You know what I mean? Your name brand clothes. Or your iPhones. We need to get out of this slavery mentality and progress forward. These currencies, these fiat currencies are garbage. And this is why I like Bitcoin, because it's decentralized. It's a decentralized system, and it gives us something that we can own 100%. Whatever I buy in America, let's just say, like this car. Like when I pay this car off, if I do, I don't know, I might get this something different. I don't own this car because I have to pay for registry every year. I don't own a house if I buy a house because I got to pay property tax and insurance on it every year. Just like I have to pay insurance on this car every year. It's just a joke. It's a joke, man. Same with our healthcare. Like, I'm not going to be like these people on my side that are like, oh, our healthcare is the best. No, it's fucking not. It's not the fucking best. I have a premium that I have to pay every fucking month. And then I have a deductible. So I have to meet a certain amount of fucking money where I spend out of my pocket before they want to start fucking spending. And then I have co-pays and shit. They don't want to pay for shit. Why does it cost so much for fucking healthcare anyway, dude? These prices are completely inflated. That's why I liked what Trump was trying to do. He's trying to put these prices out here for us. Why can't, when I go to a doctor, why can't I see the prices before they do it? Maybe they use something on me like a Band-Aid. Fuck you, I'll bring my own Band-Aid. I'll bring my own. Why do I need to spend out $50 on your Band-Aid or $25 when I could bring my own in? You know what I mean? It's a bunch of bullshit. I can bring in my own supplies and let them use my supplies, and all they want is their fucking time to do the thing. I'll bring in the fucking tools. They you know what I mean? It's fucking bullshit, dude. There's people that are really highly intelligent. I don't know why we can't think of another fucking system that benefits everybody. That if you work hard, you should be able to reap the benefits of your hard work. But there should be nobody starving to death in this world. People's healthcare should be like, nobody should have to like go without healthcare and fucking housing, and even if they have to be sent to like a fucking some type of, what they say, camp, some type of place where they obviously can't take care of themselves because they're drug addicts. So they shouldn't be on the fucking street. I shouldn't have a bunch of fucking tents in front of my business like they do in California. It doesn't fucking make any sense. Yeah. They spent all this money on fucking welfare, and they can't think of get these people off the damn street. Do they want this? That's why I in my head, I think that like our government wants, or they're providing the drugs because they want people to be relying on the government. That's what they want. We need less government.